What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Ice Age AI only battle. Quick apologies, this video was supposed to come out in the earlier slot today, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I got them mixed up. I think one of them wasn't out yet, so I recorded the Canada one instead, and I only had time to put that one out. So yeah, sorry, wrong order, bit confusing. Most of you didn't even notice, but yeah, there we go. And anyone watching after the day it came out, it doesn't even matter. But today, we'll have a quick look at the info addicts, just because it's turned 96, we're going to be well past, well, not well past, but if we did another episode, we'd get past 100. So we can see the graphs, it's a little bit more even than the other game that I'm running right now, where one civ is just twice as good as all the others. Much more competition, although this civ seems to be pulling away. I'm guessing that is the Iroquois, but I could be wrong. There's a few others here, all sort of converging on each other. But yeah, we'll have a little look. It didn't crash, so that's always an extra positive. So the biggest populations, let's begin. And India actually leading the way, then the Iroquois, then China, the Celts, Brazil. This is very divided parts of the map, very spread out. The Shoshone, the Jar, Austria, Carthage, and the Huns. Not much Europe in there, but I guess the Celts and Austria repping for Europe. Crop yield, the Iroquois and the Shoshone leading the way. North America, most population and most food, sort of makes sense. Celts then in third for crop yield. India down in fourth. Denmark, the Zulu, China, Ethiopia, the Huns, and Australia. So a few civs sort of making their first appearance there. Production, the Shoshone is actually currently leading the Iroquois, and obviously they are at war with each other. No, wait, no, they're not. Sorry, wrong game. They're not in this one. Or the other one, it's different civs, but I'm getting confused. The Zulu then sit in third in production, Ethiopia fourth, Celts up there in 5th, India 6th, China 7, Austria 8, Carthage 9, and Denmark 10. Right, gold per turn. The Shoshone then leading the Iroquois again, China in 3rd, Congo, Mali this time. There's so many random civs just like popping up and appearing on certain lists, and then some that are ever present. The Celts again, Mongolia, Austria, the Huns, and Australia. Land area, the Shoshone, they've reversed the 8 and the 6 there. Pretty close between the Shoshone and the Iroquois. Denmark have recently shot up into 3rd place. The Zulu in 4th, China in 5th, India in 6th, Huns 7th, Mongolia 8th, Congo 9th, Ethiopia 10th. Military manpower, the Shoshone leads the way, then it is the Celts, Ethiopia, Denmark, Congo, Iroquois, Morocco, Austria, the Zulu, and China. These are some crazy lists. Social policies, Morocco lead the way. It's the Corral, Rhodesia, Ethiopia, India, Greece, the Iroquois, China, Australia, and Denmark. Happiness, has anyone got negative happiness yet? Denmark on -6. They obviously conquered a lot of cities pretty recently, and we have seen the Songhai eliminated, the Netherlands, Khazar, Arabia, and America have all been eliminated. I was going to say, where's Venice? But I'm Venice, don't worry. They're in here somewhere. We're quite happy by the look of it. There we go, 14th place. Technologies, who's leading the way? 32 techs for the Iroquois, 31 for the Shoshone, Egypt, India, and the Huns, and then 30 for Australia, Korea, Mongolia, Congo, and China to fill out the top 10. Net gold, again, I've stopped using this as much because they all end up with negative. Some have already got the negatives, so there you go. Cities, okay, who's got the most? The Iroquois with 12, Denmark now up to 11, Shoshone on 9, Zulu 8, Mongolia 8, Ethiopia and China on 7, Australia, the Huns, Celts, and Aztecs have 6. Science output was a big one, the Iroquois leading the way, then it's the Shoshone, Australia, India, China, the Celts, Huns, Ethiopia, Russia, and Korea. There is like no pattern to this. The Iroquois and Shoshone are doing very well, but apart from that, there's not really a pattern. And the Celts and Denmark seem to be doing quite good as well, but apart from that, there's not really a pattern. My chair being very squeaky today. Culture, Morocco lead the way, then it's Ethiopia, the Iroquois, India, China, Carthage, the Celts, Shoshone, Denmark, and Mongolia. Wonders, the Inca, Iroquois, Australia, Mali. I won't read out all those with 1 because there's way too many. Treasury, not too important. They, again, will probably all end up with 0. We'll look at religion separately. I doubt anyone's influential, and it doesn't really matter at this point. Great works, 3s, a lot of 3s. Rome, Iroquois, Sioux, Ottomans, Mongolia, Korea, Denmark, Carthage, Austria, Morocco, and the Corral. Trade routes, Huns with 5, China 4, Australia, Assyria also 4, Korea, Austria, Carthage, Japan, Jar, Morocco, Ethiopia, Shoshone, and more with 3. Tourism, Celts with 12. 8 for Denmark and Rome. 6 for a lot of civs again, so we won't go through all of that. But religion, who's doing well? Of course, you can go back and pause on that screen. You have to wait for me to bring it up again. The Celts, with Catholicism currently leading the way with 21. Of course, normally they'd struggle being on their own, but not this time. 14 then, pretty close sort of tie for second place. Mali with Islam in 14 cities, and Eastern Orthodoxy also in 14, so that's northeast and northwestern Africa, although obviously Ethiopia is connected to the Middle East now. Japan have spread Shinto to 12, again that's connected by land now, and there's no other religions out in East Asia. Russia have got Sikhism to 7 cities, but not doing as good as you'd hope, and Confucianism in 1 from the Mayan Empire. And yeah, Arabia's dead, and so is Buddhism. So there we go. And we continue with the craziness. We'll see what happens. Just keep going. I can't even remember what's going on, to be honest. So that's always fun. There's just way too much. It was suggested I make notes, and that is a really good idea, but I think it would interfere with like the style of videos, because obviously I do just talk for the 15 minutes. I don't stop. So obviously if I was to start writing notes, that would probably distract me and lead to some very awkward silences. But there's something I can do. I'm sure we'll work it out. But to be honest, we just scroll around. We don't tend to miss the cities dropping. It seems to go okay. The Aztecs making some progress here. The rest of South America is pretty calm at the moment. Russia versus... Oh, the Congo is going to grab this city at some point pretty soon. It's very buggy today. Hope that's not a recurring theme. Greece... I think the city's recovering. Yeah, Denmark v Russia, that's a bit bold. Are you sure about this, Denmark? I don't know. They have a tech advantage, but like, really? You don't seem to have enough. Well, I guess maybe they do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. Nothing going on in the Middle East. No, nothing out here in East Asia. China continuing to settle. Siam, this was supposed to be their game, and China's actually... just tearing it away from them, I'm afraid. Japan's looking okay on their own Japanese island, or bigger Japanese island, I should say. Obviously, it's always their island. And yeah, the Congo do grab that city. Pretty expected. Well, but the Zulu have now attacked the Congo, so we'll see how long that lasts for. Okay, I went to check. Just sorry for the cut. I went to check why it was bugging. Normally, there's a program that for some reason runs in the background, but it wasn't on today, so... I don't know, this is obviously just an intense game with all the extra land, so I don't know if we'll get as far as usual. We'll see, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be fine. Persia has entered the Renaissance era. There wasn't actually, we looked around, there wasn't too many cities being sieged out at the moment, so we sort of focus on Denmark v Russia. We'll keep an eye on how the Aztecs do here, but we don't need to sort of, stare at it. Texas is under attack as well, but I think they'll be fine. It's taking so long to load those little grey boxes. Hopefully we'll be... Oh, okay, I forgot this. Attila is also doing well out here. And I think, China joined in, so we'll see what they get up to. But I don't think China... It's a bit early, maybe not. I mean, they can attack twice with their unique units, so that's pretty overpowered, but... Well, pretty useful. Mongolia and the Jar have peaced out. It's the end of that one. Oh my god, this chair is so annoying. Why has it started doing this today? I don't even know. You probably won't be able to hear it, but it is driving me insane. Because I don't normally sit like still. I move around a lot, spin in the chair a lot. And it's so annoying. But hopefully we'll get through this. But yeah, the Huns should definitely grab this city. I'm going to have to try and sit still somehow. Siam versus the Jar. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. Okay, this could be interesting. We'll see. I guess they probably needed to do it. So yeah, okay, wow, 2 cities falling. Just like that. Bo here, not the most important city to fall, but there we go. And this one as well. Mongolia is still sort of wrapped around with some very weird borders, but there we go. 2 cities going the way of the Huns. Egypt and Assyria have peaced out. We didn't actually see that much from that war. It was disappointing. I think once Egypt and Greece went to war, that was the end of any hopes, really, that I had. Shaka is making some early progress here. But he's not really... I mean, it's only been a few turns. Let's give him a chance. Oh, new city goes down. Texas right in the middle here. That will really, really please the Aztecs, definitely. They will not be mad about that at all, I'm sure. Yeah, China is definitely pushing in. This could be scary for Mongolia. Garamantes and Greece peace out, and the Iroquois complete the Forbidden Palace. So yeah, that's pretty useful. Ottomans have denounced Denmark. Yep, I wonder why. They did conquer 4 of their cities. Denmark v Russia, not leading to too much craziness just yet. None of the cities under siege or anything. Austria, I don't know. They seem to be doing well on the info addicts, but I don't know how well they can do from like where they are. They are right in the middle of everyone. There's no real... I mean, some of these civs in particular, just there's no like escape because it's quite flat land. Like normally you have at least some sort of natural border, whether that be the sea or a mountain range. You know, most civs have at least one thing that sort of gives them a bit of cover from one side. But Austria, you know, Rome, Greece, they're just completely bordering Egypt. They all just border flat land on every side. It's going to be pretty tough. That's for certain. Rhodesia, oh, they are still alive. Not with much, but they are still here. What is this? Mount Kilimanjaro? Free food to culture. I guess that's not the worst. Worst in the world. That might help them out a little bit. But I'm sure the Zulu would like that as well if they can. And look at this, they have surrounded this city. But it's the battle of the unique units. The Pombos. Is that what? Yeah, they are called Pombos. Up against the Impies. Australia not making as much of this good spawn as I would have hoped they would. It's like they've got all of this extra New Zealand. They're actually like less expansive than usual. Pretty weird. Fair enough. But Australia does feel as vast and empty now as it should be. Oh, and the Huns pieced out with Mongolia in exchange. No more cities. There we go. They just got off scot-free. We'll see if Mongolia can hold on to the rest of their stuff now. Won't be easy, but they can certainly put up a good fight. Oh, Japan versus Korea. Okay, again. Still think this is too early. I don't see this tile is not like an easy way to fight your way through. Even if you had loads of boats up here, I don't think it would be easy. So yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and, you know, comment on who's gonna win this one just yet. I'm not really sure. I'd probably side with nobody. This will probably end in a tie, but then we might get some sort of crazy, stupid peace deal out of the AI. Because, you know, wouldn't be a Civ 5 AI only game without one of those. Not much progress yet again, but they've pushed the units back. But yeah, nothing significant from Denmark. I think this is probably biting off a bit more than they can chew, although they're going to have to do it at some point, right? Their border, they're sort of trapped in by Russia to the east, Austria to the south, and the Celts, although they've kind of found their own way around the Celts, I don't think they'll struggle to keep peaceful. How is this city so big at 1 population and this one is so small at 6? I know there's other factors that go into it. It's like culture based and stuff, but that seems a bit odd. I don't know. Maybe not. Austria versus Rome. Okay, this could be pretty big. If this city falls, I like this from Austria if it works. Rome is not that strong. I mean, they've got a fair few units left, but yeah, they're not super strong. The Celts versus the Huns. That's just way too far away. Yeah, that is not justifiable. And the Celts v Rome have pieced out. Doesn't matter too much. Did it? Oh my goodness. That confused me so much. The flash of colour that I was not expecting. The Shoshone settling in northern Japan. There we go. I was trying to work out what happened. There we go. That was so weird. We'll see. That might force Japan to take some different kind of action. We'll see what they get up to now. And Shaka not really getting this city under siege just yet. And the Congo are going after the Garamantes capital. So maybe we'll see some more progress being made there. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.